Tonight, we're going to talk about 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days. Check this out. Forrest and Sheena. So, Forrest got Sheena. Got before her parents, which I think her parents are pretty cool. Come to find out, they got a pool in their backyard and some of everything else because she done sat there and lied and said that the parents was basically almost holding her hostage and making her pay everything, which to a certain extent is true. But at the same time, they was putting the money that she was giving them and putting it to the side for her whenever I guess she needs it or whatever. By the way, Sheena is built like a black woman with 4 or 5 kids. Sheena sat there and straight up lied all this time. The mama Molly was putting it to her, trying to get her to confess and say everything that needed to be said. None of her business, but she put her 2 cents in and did what she felt like she needed to do. Now, I kind of said some things about her husband Dev, and I got a little bit of backlash here and there to leave that man alone. But that man speaks and says nothing. I don't know what he's doing on the show. He's quiet and he knows to keep his mouth shut. Don't say a word or else. Let me tell you something. You better keep your mouth shut, boy. So I don't know what he's doing on the show. But as far as Sheena and Forrest is concerned, Forrest better have his eyes open on her. Rick and Trish. I already said something about you already, boy. I don't like you having my name, boy. You gonna sit your behind right under a doggone tree and tell her, yeah, I'm looking for a stepmom for my kids. I'm gonna bring you down and we're gonna raise a family of 4. You gonna tell her all that and put all that baggage that you got on her. She's 25, you 52 years old. You should be ashamed of yourself. You wanting to take your baggage and bring it out on her, and then she wants kids of her own. And then you gonna sit there and say, oh, well, I ain't ready for kids. Bruh, how you gonna get with a 25-year-old then if you feel like you too old? You ain't too old to do the other stuff, but you too old to have kids? Man, come on. You should be ashamed of yourself. But with this being said, I'm gonna have to throw Trish under the bus a little bit, because Trish, you sit your behind there and didn't even tell your father that he's older than him. Shame on you for dating somebody older than your father. So now it's going to make it look like you kind of got a little sugar daddy situation going on. So what are you looking into Rick for, and he's older than your own daddy? Javon and Annalyn. Javon, what you doing, boy? You done sat there and married this girl before you even got together. And then y'all meet in person. Only in 2026, you get married to somebody before you even meet them in person and don't even know 100% if y'all going to connect. As far as I can tell, y'all ain't connecting because she has a type of look. You're going to have to show me some attention. You got this kind of I don't give a crap, whatever type of attitude. Y'all supposed to figure that out prior to trying to get married, but y'all get married first. In my personal opinion, y'all stories are waste. I ain't going to try to knock y'all marriage and what y'all got going on as far as trying to say that y'all ain't going to make it. But I will say, that ain't no way to do it. You don't do it like that. You get married prior before you meet, and then y'all marrying online. Like, how do you expect to make it? It's almost like y'all set yourself up for divorce because you don't know each other. That's my personal opinion. Birkin and Laura, that friend of yours, your best friend, your homeboy that you hang out with, that's your husband. Stop fighting it. Y'all both look better together. Everybody knows that that's your husband because the way that y'all connect with one another, you connect better with him than you do Birkin. But a lot of you women that do this type of stuff, you push the good guy to the side, make him the friend and throw him in the friend zone. And because half of them are beta simps, they sit there and stay in the friend zone all the way until you decide, whenever you get done going through what you go through in life, probably after you have 1 or 2 Birkin's kids, he gonna stand on the sidelines and he'll wait till you're done. And then once you're done, then he's gonna take care of you and Birkin's kids, and y'all live happily ever after. That's what these type of dudes do that stick around and want to stay in the friend zone. My boy built like Gumby, and you're gonna sit right there and you're gonna choose this man over the best man. So this dude is a gambler, gambled all his money away, and just because to you he looks hot, I guess. So you choose hotness over the smart thing to do. So yeah, that's your story. Ain't a whole lot to it. The dude is with you for your money. He gambled all his money away and he has a gambling problem. The dude doesn't really want you. He wants your money so that he can live off of it and go to the States. He's not with you for you. He's with you for what you can do for him. And he showed that when he was sitting his behind on the train and wouldn't even look at your face. And you chose him anyway. Last but not least, Daniel and Lisa. Daniel, it's over for you, my boy. You're gonna have her sit in front of your uncle, talking all this stuff, and she's sitting over there talking like Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz.
He treats me good, and I treat him good, and we're good together, and he bought me things, and I bought things for him, and he makes me feel like a better Christian.
Sitting in front of that man, just for him to be like, do you practice lesbianism? After you sat there, what blew my mind is after you was explaining all this, you're going to say that you take care of Daniel. No, you don't. You don't take care of Daniel that much because guess what? You borrow from your friend and your friend is giving you the money. And you take that money and help out Daniel, and Daniel takes the money and do whatever he wants with it. I just think that it just got a lot to do with emotions and you being infatuated over online. That's what I think that's about. Yep, I gave my 2 cents. What y'all gonna do about it?